Welcome to this audiobook, a book that is not meant to be merely heard, but to awaken your thoughts, deepen your perspective, and perhaps even slightly change the direction of your thinking. In a world where speed has replaced depth and sounds surround us from every direction, mindful listening is a choice to pause, to reflect, and to build a better version of ourselves. This audiobook is the result of ideas, experiences, and lessons that can inspire not to tell you what to do, but to help you see more clearly and make better decisions for yourself. We recommend listening to this audiobook with an open mind and without haste. Sometimes a single sentence, when heard at the right moment, can change years of our lives. Thank you for dedicating your valuable time to this work. We hope this voice becomes a good companion on your journey of intellectual and personal growth. The Power of Habit. Very detailed explanation with deep examples. Law 1. The habit loop, cue, routine, reward. Deep explanation. The brain is designed to save energy. When a behavior is repeated many times, the brain turns it into a habit, so it can run automatically without conscious thinking. This happens in the basal ganglia, the part of the brain responsible for habits. Once a habit is formed, the brain stops fully participating in the decision-making. Over time, the brain begins to anticipate the reward. This anticipation creates a craving, and craving is what powers habits. Formula. Cue, craving, routine, reward, reinforcement. Without craving, habits do not last. How habits form. First time you consciously choose the behavior. Repetition. Brain notices a pattern. Automation. Behavior becomes automatic. Craving. Brain demands the reward when cue appears. Example 1, phone addiction. Cue, notification sound. Routine, checking the phone. Reward, social connection or novelty. Craving, what did I miss? Eventually, the sound alone creates anxiety until the phone is checked. Example 2, eating habits. Cue, watching TV at night. Routine, eating snacks. Reward, comfort and pleasure. You're not hungry, you crave relaxation. Example 3, emotional habits. Cue, feeling criticized. Routine, anger or silence. Reward, emotional protection. Even emotions can become habits. Law 2, you cannot delete a habit, only replace it. Deep explanation. Habits never disappear because the neural pathways remain in the brain. Even after years, an old habit can return instantly when the original cue appears. This is why relapses happen. The golden rule of habit. Change. Keep the same cue, keep the same reward. Change the routine. How to change any habit, step by step. Identify the routine. Experiment with rewards. Isolate the cue, time, place, emotion, people. Create a plan for a new routine. Example 1, procrastination. Cue, difficult task. Old routine. Avoidance, YouTube, sleep. Reward, temporary relief. New routine, working for 5 minutes. Relief still comes, but without guilt. Example 2, anger management. Cue, feeling disrespected. Old routine, shouting. Reward, feeling powerful. New routine, calm response boundaries. Power is maintained without damage. Example 3, bad study habits. Cue, sitting at desk. Old routine, distraction. Reward, comfort. New routine, short focused session break. Law 3, belief makes change permanent. Deep explanation. Habits can change temporarily through discipline, but lasting change requires belief. Belief often comes from community, not logic. When people believe, I am the kind of person who can change habits, become part of identity. Why groups matter. Groups create accountability, shared belief, emotional safety. Example 1, addiction recovery. People fail alone but succeed in groups because seeing others succeed rewires belief. Example 2, sports teams. Athletes push beyond limits because the team believes in discipline and effort. Example 3, personal growth. A person surrounded by focused, ambitious people naturally adopts their habits. Law 4, keystone habits. Small habits with massive impact. Deep explanation. Keystone habits create chain reactions. They reshape identity and make other habits easier. These habits change how people see themselves. I am disciplined. I am in control. Common keystone habits. Exercise, journaling, waking up early, daily planning, reading. Example 1. Exercise. Exercise leads to better food choices, improved sleep, higher confidence, stronger self-control. Example 2. Daily planning. Planning leads to less stress, better focus, stronger follow-through. Example 3. Business. Companies that focus on safety often see higher trust, better communication, increased profits. Law 5. Environment shapes habits more than motivation. Deep explanation. People think habits are about willpower, but environment is stronger. The brain follows the path of least resistance. Example 1. Healthy food visible, healthier eating. Junk food visible, unhealthy eating. Example 2. Phone on desk distraction, phone in another room focus. Key insight. Design your environment so good habits are easy and bad habits are hard. Law 6. Willpower is a limited resource. Deep explanation. Willpower works like a muscle. It gets tired. Successful people don't rely on willpower, they rely on systems and routines. Example. Decision fatigue causes poor food choices, laziness, bad habits returning. Solution. Automate decisions through habits. Final core message of the book. You are not weak. You are not lazy. You are running programs written by habits. Change the system, and behavior changes naturally. Now that we have reached the end of this audiobook, you may not have found answers to all your questions, and that is completely natural. The purpose of this work was not to provide definitive answers, but to plant the seeds of curiosity, awareness, and reflection in your mind. What you have heard becomes truly valuable only when it finds its way into your real life, into your decisions, into how you see yourself and others, and into the choices you make each day. Remember, great changes often begin with small but consistent thoughts. If even a single sentence from this book caused you to pause, reflect, or act differently, then this book has fulfilled its purpose. Thank you sincerely for staying with this voice until the end. We hope that what you have heard is not the end of a journey, but the beginning of a new movement in your life. So, thank you for watching, and good luck, my friends.